Hello, and welcome to the Resume Ready podcast. My name is Brian Schneider, and I'm the host of this podcast. I would like to take a minute and apologize to my listeners for the delay in the release of this episode. My day job is with the Corps of Engineers, and I was deployed to Baton Rouge to help FEMA with a temporary housing mission in response to Hurricane Laura from September 2020. My role in that mission is now complete. I'm back in Memphis, Tennessee, and I will once again start uploading new episodes regularly. Now on to today's show. One of the tools I've created to help people write stronger resumes is a free 2-part infographic called Resume Ready, the links to which can be found in the show notes. The first infographic presents a framework for resume writing, and the second infographic is more detailed and provides specific guidance regarding individual resume sections. Today's episode focuses on the sixth concept of the Resume Ready Part 2 infographic and is called education. First, though, I want to tell you that today's episode is sponsored by my friends at Bradley Garrett Salon on Brookhaven Circle. The stylists at Bradley Garrett believe that self-care is an important part of a person's need to maintain a resilient, healthy, balanced lifestyle, and that you occasionally need a break from the hustle and bustle of life. When you're at the salon, they make you feel special and allow you to rejuvenate by creating a fun, relaxing, engaging environment where you can laugh, joke, tell stories, and just let you be yourself with no critics or drama. It goes without saying, of course, that the stylists are very experienced, and in addition to regular haircuts and trims, they can do color, highlights, and even keratin smoothing treatments. I highly encourage you to check out Bradley Garrett Salon on Brookhaven Circle. Now on to the podcast. Education. Whether you've completed a degree at a community college or university, or you've completed one or more years of classes towards a degree, be sure to include it in the education section of your resume. This section is sort of a check-the-box item for an employer, but make no mistake, it showcases an important credential and can often be the determining factor between candidates being considered for the next step in the hiring process, which is an interview. Take this opportunity to customize the presentation of your major and minor, if you have one, or even if you achieved a double major. Be sure to note any special project or concentration, for instance, if you also received a master's degree or PhD. I also want to point out that there are several aspects you can accentuate depending on the number of schools you've attended and the types of majors and minors you've attained. Feel free to include outside study programs or classes, but only if they will strengthen your resume for the position you're pursuing. Study abroad programs or summer programs which highlight your focus on specific areas of interest can be helpful and will help show initiative. If you're a recent college graduate, you should include your GPA in this section if it's a 3.5 or higher. Be sure to note whether the GPA is your overall GPA or whether the GPA is only for your specific major. Why it matters. Taking time to strategically structure your education section matters because it will help build upon the value conveyed in the previous sections, giving yourself a competitive advantage so you can win the interview. Hey everyone, thanks for listening. For more information on the topics covered in today's episode and many others, check out the articles on my LinkedIn profile, a link to which can be found in the show notes. If you feel today's episode was helpful, please consider sharing it with a friend and subscribing to the show. Tune in to Resume Ready next time when I'll be discussing the seventh concept on the Resume Ready Part 2 infographic called Leadership, Skills, and Volunteerism.